Hey Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 as Japan. And just a quick reminder, we are playing with the Vox Populi Mod. There should be a link to that in the description of the video if you also want to play it. So anyway, moving on swiftly from the introduction, allow us to repair our tile improvements. I've said this probably a couple of times, but I actually don't know if we can win this game. Is it even worth trying? I mean, I guess we could go for steam power. I'm really not sure what I should be doing. I'm a little bit lost. I have to say it. I'm a little bit lost. And I think that's okay to be a little bit lost. I'm going to bring you over here and upgrade you for 300 and whatever gold. Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad that I didn't kill that, because then this unit might die now. I'm hoping it survives, but there's a possibility that it dies. Okay, yeah, he retook the city. It did kill my really nice caravel that I had, which I'm mildly upset about that. Didn't quite manage to kill that guy. I will build another village over here. We have Jeanne d'Arc over there. Jeanne of Arc. I'm gonna go ahead. I could build a lumber mill here, or I could build another. I could build another. Oh, what you call it? Thing with the. I could, if I got a herbalist and a workshop, this would be a 2 food, 2 production, 1 science tile, which isn't bad. Or I could get a tile like this, where it's 1 food, 3 gold, and 1 culture. I think I would actually kind of like the food, gold, and culture more than I would like the food production and science. I think that sort of food, the villages have been doing a lot of work for us in this game. So I need to start deleting workers, because they're hurting my income, and I have so many. So I believe you're finished. I have a galleass over here that I can bring into the fight. I need to take these 2 cities, and then Tondube, and then see if I can maybe take out some of these cities over here. It's a lot harder to do war in this game, it feels, compared to Civilization 6. I want to bring you up here to get healed. And then I'll go into my next turn. Okay, I have a galleass here. I believe this galleass already fired last turn. I would have liked to get you out of there. It's a bit scary, but I'm going to leave you in position. I'll go into my next turn. Yeah, I was kind of expecting to lose a couple of units. I'm going to pull back here a little. So we just got navigation, which means we can now get frigates, which is a significant power increase from the current units that we have. So we're going to want to do that wherever we can. And that's 455 gold to get that upgrade. So I may be better off actually just hard building a corvette or 2 or a frigate or 2. It still only has 1 range. Okay, so we just got the tech that we were going for. We're going to want to think about what our next steps are. The factory would be really nice. I need to figure out some way to maintain that cost, though. So let's have a look here. Let's have a look at some of these things. I don't like economics, the windmill. I need something that gives me money, and I think banking. Oh yeah, I could get a bank. We spent gold, 50% of the gold is converted into science, pioneers. The banking actually could be really important for the poverty problems that I've been having. Embassy, culture, yield, village, +1 gold. Riders, +3 culture. Yeah, I would really like a lot of these things, actually. So let's have a look. reveals coal. So man, there's a lot here. I'm only in the Renaissance era. Jesus Christ, there's still a lot of game to go. Let's see, the train station requires a city connection via railroad to the capital, or a city connection to the capital before it can be constructed. It gives a lot of gold and production. It's very expensive though. The hotel. Culture, world wonders, natural wonders, and improvements added to tourism output. Neuschwanstein. Oh, extra yields from castles. That would be really good. Yeah, I want the culture from the printing press. That's going to be a big deal for me, because I just have not been getting enough culture. So the extra culture yield on the riders would be really nice. So I'll go banking into printing press, and then I might go for like, oh, it's capable, however, it takes damage if it ends turn on a mountain. Ranged strength. Oh, it has combat. Oh, it can fight. Very cool. Seaport requires 1 coal plus 25 production in the city, plus 1 production, plus 1 gold from all ocean. And oh wow, I need to get steam power right after that. There's the opera house. Do I have the musicians guild? I unlocked the artist guild, but I didn't have a place to put great works of art. Anyway, man, this game is, they really changed a lot about this game. So my Caravel was killed over here, which is unfortunate, and it's not ideal. I need to increase my things here. So let's check. So Kyoto and Tokyo grew. That's going to have an impact on my happiness. Well, no, it's actually just fine still. So it should be okay for another little bit of time. And Tokyo, how are you doing over there? You've got a little bit of boredom, but we are building the Artist Guild, so that's good. That's going to help out with that. I'll lock that in. I'd actually like the sheep. The sheep seems interesting to me. So, could I build a stable here? Oh man, I would really like to build a stable here actually. I'm going to go ahead. I would like to add to the queue just to make sure I get that stable, because the extra 2 production, that's like 6 production in this city. That's crazy amounts. It cost me 2 gold per turn, but that should be worth it. Let's go here, and I want to choose production again in Tokyo. I have 1 sheep, and then I have a bunch of tiles. So really this city just needs to grow a little bit to come into its own. I could grab the herbalist, which would help with that front. And that would give me production from plantations. And I do have a banana plantation here, so that would be potentially at least somewhat worth it. But I would also like to be building some of these units, like the frigate and the corvette. So it's hard to know whether or not I could afford to do that. I'll tell you what, I'm going to build at least 1 frigate and at least 1 corvette. Okay, I have a tercio over here. I'm not sure. I think, oh, the city grew to 16 population. Of course, that's why I got a tercio. In which case, it might be worth it to kill off some of these samurai, because the tercio is only ever so slightly stronger, but it's very expensive to upgrade to the tercio. I would lose the promotions on these guys, but it's a way to sort of slowly bring my army up to where it needs to be. So we're gonna hold off there. I'll get you to go up into the Kyoto. Or yeah, Kyoto. I have a unit that's worthy of promotion. I'll take shock and shock again. So World Religion, Catholicism, World Science Initiative, and Treasure Fleet. So these are 3 policies. So how many things do I have? I have 1. So I'm going to want to vote against... Yeah, I'm going to vote against Catholicism. I'll leave... Below the goal level with a boost food and science money from 10 to 30%. The details, okay, cool. I don't mind if that gets activated, because I think I'm a little bit behind in science. I'd have to check though. And I also don't mind if Treasure Fleet is done, because I think I have the most production in the game. If I go to demographics. Oh no, I don't. Oh my goodness, I've fallen behind. I think I kind of stalled my Civ a little bit. Instant yield, Kyoto just got culture. God, I feel like I'm getting social policies way too slow. Head over here to fight these guys. Look like Polish winged hussars. And head over there. Do just pop off a little bit of damage on that city. We'll get you in position also. We'll move you forward a tile. Now this artillery should survive. Based on what little information that we have about it. Okay, so I'm not at war with him anymore. Pull you back a tile. I'll have you kind of there, yeah. I'll move you in to heal. You're fully healed. You can also come out, like right about there. Then Belisarius can stay in position. Tercio was born. So Kyoto and Tokyo again had new citizens. That's fine. My happiness is still in pretty bad shape, but you know, it's not too bad. So land unit needs orders. I have so many units that it's hard to manage my empire, honestly. It's really tough. View all resolutions. I don't care about that. Go away. Unit in range of our city. Okay, I've already dealt with that. Move there. You move there. Fortify until healed. Vatican City will be upset with me for doing this, but, you know, no, it's not like I care. So his pikeman moved in to hit me there, I think. He did some damage there. Our unit is ready for a promotion. I'm going to pull the artillery back to heal. You just fortify in position, as will you, while we wait for the artillery to heal up. Rome lacks a guardian, which is a problem. So I will faith purchase a Tercio to guard it. And that should help lower the amount of unhappiness that we have. I suppose you'll just take the shock promotions. Enemy unit has been spotted in our territory. We pull back. Pull back. This jerk showing up and being annoying. Alright, let's have a look at Rome. We just finished the arena here in Rome. Are you ready to grow now? You're not in bad shape to grow. So I do feel comfortable somewhat letting you do that. Your production is still a little bit weak. So we'll have to look into doing something about that. I'm going to turn off avoid growth. I'll lock in all these villages because they're really important for my income. And then I'll go ahead and I'll say, why don't you get me a... Yeah, get me... Oh, you know what you need? You could actually use a workboat. I think that's not actually improved. So I'll get a workboat to improve that fish. It'll only take one turn. And it'll significantly improve the city a little bit. So I'm going to have a worker asleep over here. Go ahead and get the village improved. I have a worker down here, I have a worker up here, and then I'm going to send a second worker over to Rome. And then I'll just have 4 workers to capture any tiles that I grow to. And that should be more or less all I need for my empire. Unit needs orders. Ay caramba. Jesus, just trying to like maintain all these units is so exhausting. They all need orders like every turn. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to delete this samurai. That will hurt my empire a little bit, but then when I pop him back in the city, that should fix things. So I'm cycling out some of my older units like the samurais. Because it's just so expensive to upgrade them. Like, that's a crazy amount, considering the combat strength difference. Okay, you guys have full 5 moves, so I'm going to move you guys in to intercept this now. And if we do that, we should get a good few hits off. Picked up some science and culture. I don't know if that actually goes towards getting social policies for us, but it would be nice if it did. I'll have you just go there so you don't take too much damage in case you do take damage. And you're going to want to just do nothing for this turn. Move these galleasses up a little bit more cautiously that maybe I shouldn't be so cautious with them. I'm going to get this Tercio to go into fortified mode inside the city. And then we'll move on to our next turn. So my knight took hits over here. It's to be expected. I'm going to bring you back. To get a promotion. I'll take the accuracy promotion on you. What do you pillage? Is this pillageable? They don't even have it improved. God. Oh, make an event choice. Administrators in the city are currently facing charges of corruption. So this is Tokyo. 2 happiness is a very painful amount. I think I'll just suffer the the production in Tokyo. It's a lot of production. Wait, oh, it's down here. It's a lot of production, but the city has pretty good production, so I think it can absorb that pretty easily. Ugh, they're getting hits on me that they don't deserve to get. I'll move you here. Wow, really? That took up all of your moves? That's obnoxious. I'll get this workboat over here to do this. Builder will get inside the city. I'll choose production in Rome. Oh, rather down here. I want to choose production in Rome. So you're actually in pretty good shape now. You could definitely use something to help your crime problem. There's nothing really available to help you with that. You could do something instead for your gold problem. The harbor could help with that. Man, it's real tough to try and figure out what exactly to do here. The caravansary would give you a little bit of gold production and science. Yeah, why don't you pick up me a harbor? I think a harbor is justified here. We'll choose production here now over in Kagoshima. I believe you're set to avoid growth. At least you should be taking it easy on the whole growth thing. You just finished your harbor, so these tiles are now worth a lot more to you. What else could I do with you? I suppose I could pick up some other stuff. I don't want to grow you too hard. Oh, your tiles are pillaged, so you have an issue there. Do I have a worker in the area? I do, so let's go and get some of these repaired. And that'll cheer the city up a little bit. I'm trying to think, what can I do with this city? I suppose there's no harm in picking up the dojo, because it helps in pretty much every area of my empire. But really what I'm struggling with right now is culture, and there's a big culture deficit. I could get an artist guild here. The city really does need production, though. I think I'm going to dework the library and work the forge instead. Then if I were to pick up the arena, I could pick up some stuff on the forge and barracks, and I think I have a forge, yeah. So the arena would give me quite a bit of production if I get it in there. Yeah, we finished the dojo in Antium, so that's actually going to make this city quite a bit better. Now, we do still have a poverty problem, but I'm hoping that the poverty problem will go away once we Once we get some more of these villages online and when we clear out some of these units. But oh my god, the Tercio is like barely stronger than the Samurai, but it's so much more expensive. Let's see. I'm thinking I could grab... I'm gonna reset the tiles in here. Because some of the current problems... I'm gonna force work the forge. Instead of the market. And just accept that this city is gonna have poverty. Oh man, I don't think I can just accept the poverty problems. I could just raise this city. If I were to raise the city... If I were to raise this city, it would be pretty significantly good. Because then I wouldn't have to fucking bother with it anymore. Alright, let me think. I don't know how I deal with the poverty here. There's so much poverty. I guess I'll get to work on the merchant house and then just hope that that helps. I have a builder over here. I'm going to put him to sleep with the F key. I have two composite bowmen here. I think I don't want to be paying maintenance on these. These are so crap that I'd rather just delete them and get the money back so that I could upgrade some other units. So I'm gonna go around and delete some of these units that are old. And I'll be able to just build replacements. Because I don't have the money to upgrade them all. God, I would really like to be improving these tiles over here. Alright. We should be able to get a good surround on this guy. There we go, there's the good surround. Now we can go... I could raise that city. Because we committed an assassination... Oh, nice, we got an assassination off in Vienna. The Galleus here. I could upgrade this to a frigate, and I will. I'd like a frigate and a couple of those other things. I'll upgrade this ship as well. Caravel to the corvette. Now I've got a caravel and a corvette, so I'm feeling much more confident about my army's capability. Do I not have an admiral somewhere? Maybe I lost my admiral. Oh, I think I used the admiral to get new luxuries. Would anyone be willing to trade me luxuries? I don't think so. I think they're all really upset with me because we have all these other things. Because I've been a bit of a warmonger. My turns are kind of going through real slow here. I don't know what to do anymore. I think I'm kind of lost. I think I played this all really poorly, and I'm really tempted to just end the series and start a new one to see what we can achieve. Why don't you scooch in there? Because there's just so much going... Oh my god. What in the ever-loving fuck just happened? I don't think that's supposed to happen. Divide it up. Divide it up and give it to our priests. Okay, but hold on. What the fuck just happened over here? Is there like an alert here? I thought I was only ever so slightly under unhappiness. What? Did anyone... Please tell me I'm not crazy. What happened? What? It filled every event. So I think what happened is the unit tried to spawn on this tile and then it couldn't spawn the unit. So it spawned every available tile within range of this city. You can see every land tile in range of this city that's workable by this city. Okay. It basically just because it couldn't spawn him here for whatever reason, it just spawned Tercios. Oh my god! Oh my god! What's happening? I think that's the end of this series, guys. Oh my god. How do I even beat this? This is just game over, man. I'd have to like reload my turns, but I think, you know what, man? We learned a lot from this game. It was only on King difficulty, and it was on a shuffle map type, but we learned a lot. We learned a hell of a lot about this. And I think I'm gonna let this be the end of the series. Unfortunately, we failed in our efforts. We were overtaken by barbarians, and the civilization of Japan has fallen. So I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I will be doing another playthrough of the Let's Play of the Vox Pop mod. So keep an eye out for that. I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Oh my god.